Hello. Welcome to the Untitled Studios podcast. Okay, it's not really a podcast, but we got two great new guests coming to join us here in just a minute. Not sure what's taking them so long, but since we're live, I figured I better fill the time in. Yeah, well, the weather at the 30s and the 15s will have traffic for you, ladies and gentlemen, coming into town. Oh, look, somebody's here. I can stop doing fake radio announcements. Awesome. Oh, no, he's muted. All right. So, that traffic on the 401 is going slow like every day on your way to work. Nothing new there, am I right, folks? Oh, wait. Are you actually here, Nish, or am I going to have to keep doing this shit? Because I got nothing. I was just like, I'm a radio announcer. Go. Oh, man. How about that weather, folks? That rain's coming down, making day driving a little dangerous. Yeah, make sure to leave 5 minutes early. We get there on time and safely, folks. And now, Journey. Oh, man. Do you think Engelharth got lost somehow? like, oh, I'm going to go do a hangout. I'm just going to, look, there's that bed. It's right there. It's so soft. I'm going to just sleep now, and everything will be wonderful. Oh, man. All right, let's see. If you're sleeping, well, like if he just passed out at his computer. Oh, no. Okay, he did join us. Never mind.
I'm good.
I just figured, on the off chance you passed out, I'd be like, all right, well, I hope you sleep good. Nobody blames you. It's cool.
I'm
all that
dead.
time in North Korea, starving, Kim Jong-un was torturing you for information about the United States military.
I will tell you nothing about our channel.
Yeah, he was just trying to find out about Untitled Studios. He's like, I must know. This is such an important channel. So many people watching.
What is the title? It's untitled.
I don't have one.
What is the secret title?
Why are you hitting me with a hot dog? This is fucking weird, man. Feeling uncomfortable, folks. So what was Korea like? Was it like upside down land or what?
There.
And does like everybody speak English or something?
No.
No? Okay, good. Because I hate those touristy shit places.
Plenty of people speak some. But if I could, having a full-on conversation would be difficult and slow.
They know enough to be like, hey, dumb America, get the fuck out of my way.
No, it's more like, it's more like when you're ordering shit. They're like this, and usually sometimes it's point. I want that.
When they bring you out like a urinal cake from the bathroom looking real confused, like you want this on your burger? Fucking Americans are weird, man.
They don't have regular coffee. They have like Americanos. So kind of like it. It's kind of like it.
Isn't that's espresso with water added, right?
I think so.
Because I'm not a coffee drinker at all. I don't do the caffeine at all. So
I gotta look that up again.
I think that's just like espresso watered down.
They didn't have Starbucks.
They do, but they still don't have regular coffee. Americano, that's it. Then they have lattes and frappes and all that weird shit, but it's really expensive to get like some pour overs. Like it'd be like $8 for a coffee.
Good God.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, but they don't drink coffee, right? Like they're not big on coffee over there.
Oh no, they're big on it. There's cafes all over the fucking place.
Oh, just Starbucks is shitty. The rest of them are like more reasonable, I assume.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, like you can my brother lives near university, and it is you can get $1 coffee there, like a decent sized $1 coffee. Or my personal favorite, I think it's for $1.50 to $2. You can go to a place called The Leader, and that is a LITER, Leader.
Oh,
And it is literally a liter of coffee.
a liter of coffee?
It is a liter of coffee.
Nice. You just fucking vibrate to wherever you're going after that. You don't need a car anymore. You just fucking
Well,
down the road.
it's still Americano, so
I
it's still
could do a
like
liter of
ridiculously. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking coffee.
Oh my god, this is some weird like someone's using a Brano on the server.
You know what? If I had a liter of coffee, I'd be huddled in a corner having a panic attack. Like my anxiety wouldn't just give me anxiety like caffeine normally does. It would literally put me into a full-blown panic attack. I'd be over in the corner like crying and shit. And they'd be like, "What's wrong with the American?"
But yeah, it's still like very much diluted and stuff like that. So it's not.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
because it's all Americano, so it's all like it's like I actually looked it up. It's espresso and hot water. So it's probably like you probably get a couple shots out of it, and then it's just all hot water after that.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so it's
Well,
not.
it's near a university, so I'd assume the students like that's just like a night of studying.
Oh, it's the $1 coffee is brilliant though. It's like you have 3 different things. You have cafes and coffee shops. You have bars, and you have places to eat.
Now, my sister is a huge fan of the Korean boy bands. Did you get to see any of the Korean boy bands?
K-pop.
Didn't see it, but heard plenty of it.
Is it mind-numbingly awful? As I assume it is. It's sort of like
It's
80s
pop
pop.
music.
Yeah.
It's just pop music. It's
But
no.
I'm not saying it's like terrible. I mean, it's sort of like it just
Here's some
fades
boogaloos
into
too.
that buzz.
It's kind of synthesized sound.
Here's some boogaloos too.
Boogaloo too. Actually, that reminds me. So I know if you guys forget, but the reason I was going there was for my brother's wedding, and so he.
That's right. He converted to Korean.
Yeah, he went Korean. I'm trying to formulate words on how to pronounce the name, but he knew somebody who owned a bar that was Swedish themed, and so it's this old Korean guy who sings country songs and folk songs and yodels.
That sounds fucking awesome.
And so he hired him for his wedding.
How would you not?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And so it was fantastic because by the time we got around to that part of the wedding, like he did a show for us. He gives us these goblets. I shit you not, goblets of beer. And actually, since I have my phone and Skype happily married to each other, I will send you a picture of this goblet.
Oh, right on.
So you can see what I'm talking about. Because it is literally a goblet of German beer. And it is tasty as fuck. And I
Do you
already
have an
have.
objection to me screen sharing that, or is that not cool?
Oh, you can do it. It's just a thing of beer.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
I just
Not
asked
cool, bro.
in advance, man. I don't want to make an assumption like that. That's
No, it's all good. When it pops up, you can.
personalized, like Mr. and Mrs. kind of thing.
No, it's just a goblet of beer. It's just dark, rich amber goodness. So it's just tasty as fuck. Let's see if it pops up nicely. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's perfect. So it's drinking is huge there, like social drinking. Is a thing. It's definitely what you do. So yeah, that's it. That's a lot. It looks small.
Eating's big there too.
Eating is huge. Getting together and everyone drinking is huge. You'll drink a thing called soju, which is
Yes, you will.
yeah. For people who don't know, it's a rice liquor. It tastes disgusting. No, it's disgusting.
Oh,
Rice-
that's right.
It's
That's
so
just like
smooth.
anything.
It's smooth. It is smooth, but it tastes rancid.
Huh.
So by itself, it is. You could probably torture somebody easier with that than probably most other tactics. And you drink that, and then you pretty much drink really, really cheap beer along with it because it's cheap and there's a bunch of you, so you can get a ton.
Well, and then the beer watches the taste out of your mouth. It's like the horrible liquor, right?
And then you tend to get like maybe a soda, like a Coke or something, to like flavor it up a bit more.
Oh, right on.
So as let's see if I can find another picture.
So you probably only remember like half of the trip then.
I spent a lot of time drinking, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So I will. This one's also not personalized, so this is fine if you want to throw that up there too. This was at a Korean barbecue, really close to my brother's place, and it is a wonderful concoction of soju, beer, and Coke. There's soju and Coke are in their own separate shot glasses. The beer goes in the cup, and then you put the soju on top of the Coke, and then you plunk the whole thing in like a double bomb. Boom.
That just looks evil.
Yeah. So you drink
Something
it.
about that just looks like this is going to be a mistake.
So pretty much you drink, and I wish if you could circle the top part, the top half. You drink that first part here, which is the rice liquor and the beer, and then you get the Coke at the bottom of it, and you get that as like the chaser.
Oh, so they're like, look, this is gross, but it fucks you up. So put it in, and then the Coke will chase it down, and it won't be so bad.
Yep. So that's his wonderful little concoction there, and then it's sneaky. Those things are sneaky. You know, it's like those drinks that you're like, oh, I don't really taste it. That's not so bad.
Oh, yeah. And then like 20 minutes later, you're like, oh, I've had far too many, and it's too late now.
Yeah, it's like I've went past the point of no return.
And that's when you snuck into North Korea and started peeing on Kim Jong-un in his sleep, right?
Yep. Total, just being a little shit. But no, it was fun to kind of do that, hang out with my brother, see what he does. Fucking try to do a little bit of tourist, stay out of it. Their big tourist spot in Busan is Hyundai. I think if I'm pronouncing that right. It's pretty much foreigner paradise when it comes down to like things that will be considered the closest to home, in essence. But I didn't stay anywhere close to there because I stayed with my brother, so I was pretty much in the middle of the city. It's kind of sort of. It's hard to say because that city is actually very huge.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure.
So,
It's got to be tough because they basically have to carve the cities out of the jungle, right? And the jungle wants to grow back like right away.
it's not so much jungle as it's really just mountainous. There's a lot of mountains.
Oh really? Okay.
And so what it
I'm
is?
thinking Cambodia.
Yeah, you're probably thinking like Cambodia and Vietnam and stuff like that. Because by the time you get up there, it's really when you think like America's suburbia, where you get like the tract housing. You know, like every house looks the same as the other one next to it, kind of stuff. They do that with high-rise apartments. So for what space they have, they just cram a crap load of high-rise apartments in there.
Oh, that sounds nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is an endless sprawl of high buildings. So you start forgetting where the city ends and where the next place begins. And so that's why you'll be in the city of Busan, but you'll be in a certain district.
Now, did you get any strange while you were over there? Bang some Korean chicks?
I didn't get any strange, no.
Oh, man.
I didn't.
I was just curious if, like, once you banked like an Asian chick, like an hour later, you just had to do it again.
You have to do it every 2 hours. That's really bad.
I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. I've been waiting for it. You got back from Korea. I had to give it to you.
You'll just be hungry for it 2 hours later.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
And hello to Steve, our Homeland Security agent, watching from the big Washington, D.C.
Hey, buddy. Hopefully you had fun watching me at Customs.
Oh, man.
I'm glad they let me in.
I'm glad they let you back in.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of have to, pretty sure.
No, they
You are an American citizen, right?
last time I checked.
Okay, so we don't have to call ICE.
Last time my allegedly illegal paperwork is.
Wait, really?
What?
The last time you tried to get back into the U.S., you had allegedly illegal paperwork?
No, I didn't. Fucking.
Well, I thought you had a great story of like the last time you were trying to come back into the U.S., you got like held up with some like nonsense.
No, the one thing I'm really proud of, and I'm knocking on wood, is I haven't had anything like. Never really been stopped by security outside of, hey, we need to waggle a wand at you.
Oh,
You
that
know,
sounds really easy.
it's just like, sorry, metal detector thingy. I'm like, oh, fantastic, okay. No big searches, no like any shit like that.
Well, did you go X-ray or did you go gropey?
Oh, I always go X-ray.
Oh, I'd go gropey.
Yeah.
Why would you go X-ray?
Because X-ray leads to gropey if they think they found something. So you get to do
You
both.
go straight to gropey, and then as they start to check you, go,
That's nice.
and no, not that. That's just, and then a little bit later, oh, yeah, just make it real uncomfortable for everybody.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, they do that to kids though too. That's what bothers me. Like fucking 3-year-olds are like, well, better pat them down for bombs.
You'd be surprised where people hide shit in now.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not at all surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody got little kids to carry like drugs or some shit over the fucking border.
They found. I've covered this kind of stuff where it's like the ingenuity in people is remarkable, and I wish they put this kind of brain power to good use. But it's the way people would hide shit to get away with it, and that's one of them. One was it was like a mom smuggling drugs in her daughter's teddy bear.
Well, at least it was in the teddy bear, not in the daughter or some creepy shit, you know?
Yeah, but still, like, oh, you're gonna check the kid's teddy bear. It's like, why are you doing it? Because there's fucking drugs in it.
Yeah.
It's like,
well,
so you're.
People complain about America's like border and stuff, but like I don't think they understand how fucking harsh a lot of other countries' borders are.
Yeah.
Like, you know what happens if you try to sneak across Australia's border? 10 years in like an island prison.
Jesus.
It's not even in Australia. They send you to another country and let that country hold you for 10 years on their prison.
So wait, they send you to another island prison?
Yeah, no, and not a nice one. It's in like Indonesia.
It's because that was pretty much.
It's like a deserted island, except for the prison, and they basically just stick you there for 10 years if you try to get into Australia illegally. Like, we just send you back. Like, they're like 10 years on a deserted island prison where you just do hard labor. It's all good, man.
Wow. This guy is
drugs and stuff. They don't fuck around with drugs. I was watching a show on like their border people, and their border people are like hardcore. They'll take people to get x-rayed and shit like all the time. They're like, we're gonna get him this time. We got him. We got one. They're all excited and shit.
Ish.
But it's an Australian accent. They're like, oh yeah, we got this fella. He got drugs in him for sure. All right, let's take bets. You're like, what is wrong with these people?
Quick, kick his ass.
Oh no, they flat out do like a whole on X-ray. It's like an instant X-ray thing where they just like scan him or something and like look for little lumps on the fucking X-ray. So they all sit there like like a game show essentially. All the officers will just stand around outside the room because there's only one entrance and exit. And the doctor goes in, does his little thing, and he comes back out, and they're all sitting there waiting, like, all right, doc, tell us what it is. And the doctor will be like, well, I see some things that I think are probably drugs. They're like, oh, yeah, we got him. Oh, man.
Shit, I need to make sweet veggie cakes real fast.
Sweet veggie cakes?
Yep.
I want a sweet veggie cake.
I gotta remember
That's
how
not
to
interesting.
You want to Google that for me real quick? Never mind, I got it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Give me some of that sweet veggie cake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, back to traffic.
I gotta remember how to make it.
Yeah,
Make
Nish
traffic?
came on before you did, and he caught me doing my like radio announcer impression. Because I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm the only one here," and I clicked the live button way too early.
I just totally guessed at the recipe, and I fucking nailed it.
Nice.
I've been playing. There's like 6 ingredients. I've been playing this game too goddamn much.
Oh yeah, well, you've been into that one for a while. I got into Fallout. What's the fucking one where it's like the mobile game Shelter? I think it is the one where you're in charge of like a vault. When you got like 200 little people and you send them out to like adventure the wasteland.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't remember what it's called.
Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, I think it's called.
That's the one I'm into right now. I got my vault is full. I got 200 people.
I know the game. Can't remember the name. Maybe.
I'm gonna have to delete it though, because like I keep buying shit. It's like, do you want to spend $10 on 40 lunchboxes? Yeah, I really do. Give me the lunchboxes.
I really do.
Oh, it's the worst. Or do you want like a bunch of Nuka-Cola bottles? Because like you send people out on a quest and it takes like 2 hours in real time for them to get there, and so like you have to wait like 2 hours before you can go do like the stuff. And so you can either turn off the game like a rational human being and just, 2 hours later turn it back on and play. Or you can spend Nuka-Cola that you buy, you actually buy, and then go there instantly and do the stuff right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm impatient. So I've already spent like probably 40 or 50 bucks on the game, and I'm like, all right, I can't spend any more. Which is probably low. I'm sure a lot of people spent way more. So you want to play that, right, Engelharth?
Right.
Get into Fallout Shelter, spend all your real money on fake game stuff?
Fuck that shit. There's some bullshit.
Well, and then at some point we should also try, like we're doing Arc right now. Once it finally gets loaded, we should also try. I'm at 11 gigabytes, by the way, so only 3.9 more gigabytes to go. At some point, we should also try Stardew Valley when it comes out with its multiplayer. If you can do more than 2.
Yeah, I saw a video on that.
Like, I'm not sure how many they're going to be. It might just be 2-player, but if it's like 4 or 5 or whatever, that would be cool. Oh yeah, Engelharth.
Yo.
So I'm thinking of looking into getting like upgraded puppets. So like the popsicle stick dolls are fun, but like I'm thinking of upgrading to like real, like not like super like what's that fucker, the comedian who does all the puppets right now, not like his level of like really cool looking puppets, but like sock puppets.
Oh, Jeff Dunham?
Yeah, not like Jeff Dunham level of puppets, but like sock puppet level of puppets. So would you be interested in participating in making videos with sock puppets?
I'm gonna have to get really smashed for that.
Well, and here's my thought: like friendly little puppets, and then we do the darkest, most fucked up jokes possible.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, but with 2 people, I only have 2 hands, so four characters is much better than just 2. Like I've got live action stuff we can do too, but I think that the puppet thing could be really fun.
Okay.
All right. So I will make it down to a craft store within the next week or so and find some stuff and make some puppets. And get some scripts going, and we'll just do some really fucking weird shit. It's cool. And it doesn't make you less of a man to play with puppets.
That's what I said. Just to be funny with it, I'm going to have to get it. So,
he just stumbles into my house, fucking barely standing up straight. I'm ready to puppets.
let's do the puppet thing.
He just I just seem to get stuck like, I'm Oscar the Grouch, blah, blah, blah. Every couple of minutes, you know.
Cookies. Oh, no.
I got a female sheep now.
Oh man, and it still goes near you? Did you bring it flowers? You buy a candy first? Do you have like a nice pair of Velcro gloves to go with your female sheep? Sorry.
I'm stuck.
He's not a Scotsman.
You're stuck.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh no. Well,
Okay, now I'm not stuck.
you need some animal fat to grease everything up.
I got too many animals already. There's one section here where if you look at the right angle, the main building in the middle is just one giant green blob of names.
Oh man. Well, that's the thing that kind of like turned me off a little bit on Ark, was just there was so many things to do that I was just like, I just don't know where to.
You don't have to do them all.
But like, I just want to fuck with people and like paint their bases pink. You know what I mean? Like,
This is the perfect server for it.
like that was the ultimate thing for me. Like painting.
Kind of just ripped this guy off. He came over my side of the island looking for horses. He found a female sheep. He came over and offered to trade it to me. I told him I'd give him 100 metal and a couple of babies, you know, male and a female, start his own sheep farm.
And then you just took the sheep.
I got the sheep and I went back to give him the metal and he flew away.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You know, it's not your fault. He didn't want this stuff.
So right now I'm going back in the shop and putting this 100 metal right back into my fucking fabricator where it's needed.
Oh, you know, I have a question. So, is it possible to import a character that I've already made?
Nah, there's no importing on this one.
Oh, I fucking hate that. God damn. Like, I know you have a thing set up to make leveling easier, but I just wish people would let you import your own character.
With the rates we got, you don't need to.
Yeah, but still. You know, it takes so long sometimes to max out characters. It's like, I would like to be able to just have my character maxed out.
Oh, that's the fun of
and
this.
take him to whatever server I want to take him to. You know, like, I know that there'd be a lot of people
You
that
can max it out here and then take it. Max it out here easier than most servers.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm well aware of that. I just wish that they wouldn't let people block people from importing characters, because it's just like, you should only have to do that once. I remember, well, then again, it's not 81 isn't the max level anymore, I imagine.
No.
What's the max level now?
1 second.
Oh, we have a viewer.
What?
Is that Engelharth?
No, that's not.
Sweet.
Hello. Unless it's freaking, Nish.
Gas mask is 110. It's the highest one I've got listed right now. I'm level 90 something.
I gotta sign in real quick.
Or we had a viewer. They were like, nah, no, this is terrible.
It's like, what the fuck's going on?
I'm 91. I can't remember what level the tech is. I want to say it's like 120 or 125 is max.
Good God, man. They really, it's been a long time since I played that game. I don't know, man. I mean, I might just like end up dead like every 5 seconds.
See, now
it'll be funny though. I mean, I'm not complaining. For science.
You grind out quite a few levels.
I gotta make a couple t-shirts, and that's gonna be one of them.
For science. Yeah,
for science,
all motherfuckers just started stabbing each other with the fucking swords. It's like, oh, we got cool swords. Stab, stab.
No.
First of all, with female, no balls to kick.
I jammed my foot in his clamp.
I use my iron vice-like vagina to rip the front half of your foot off.
No! My toes!
Like vagina. I like that. That's not all intimidating and disturbing.
Crunch. Sorry, did you need those toes?
Yum.
Wait, did one of you guys also join to watch the stream?
Nope.
Yes. No, I'm not.
Well, no, it's 2 of us watching. I'm just like, oh, in case the person wanted to chat something, I'd be able to like actually see it. But
no, I did because I think my shit's getting bogged down.
Oh man, goddamn. No, it's interesting. There's this whole group of streamers in like the skeptic community, sort of question mark quotations maybe, and like they all stream for like money. So they all will do stuff to like there's a lot of different girls who will like take off their top and show you their like bra and stuff like donate and whatnot. And like I don't care. Like do what you're gonna do. You're gonna make money. You got a fucking scam. Go for it. You know, hustle away.
Yeah.
No problem. People that run like shows with like Quiplash, where like you pay a couple bucks to get in on the game or something like that. And
Yeah.
it's interesting. It's fascinating, and it is ripe for trolling. And I troll the shit out of all of it. Like I got one of them, just like a whole one to just do like a dedicated, like all the guys take off their shirts for the podcast thing.
Huh.
I'm fucking weird. I just thought it was so much easier to get the girls taking their shirts off. You just like, you know, give them like $15-20. And I'm like, but all these like pudgy, you know, average looking white dudes have no interest in taking their shirt off at all. So that was my goal, and it worked. And now I got to find a new goal. I'm not sure what else to do. Like maybe I can get them to take their pants off. I don't know. Like how weird can I get it?
You can get pretty weird, but that depends on how
I
much
already
you
wrote a
want.
slash fic and got 2 of them to read it online.
A what?
You know what a slash fic is, right?
A slash fic? I'm guessing some
2
sort
random
of.
characters from like 2 different things, and you write a story about them fucking.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm weird and I got problems.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, now it's going to be like, okay, so the 2 people who were the subject of the slash fic couldn't make it past like halfway through the first page, and they started cracking up. And so now it's going to be like a special reading on somebody else's channel.
I kind of want to read one of these just to see.
Oh, I can send you the Google link to the one I wrote. I had to take breaks on multiple occasions. It was so fucking cringy to write.
Oh God, I don't know if I want to read it.
Maybe it's not worth it.
So that might
No,
not
it
be
was
worth it.
literally like I did not feel comfortable writing it at all. And then it started to get into the sex scene, and I'd be like, and that's a sentence, 20-minute break for me. All right, another sentence, 20 more minutes to step away and be like, ew.
Gross.
It wasn't even that graphic. It's really awkward to write sex scenes for 2 guys when you're not gay.
Okay.
Even if you turned one of them into a girl through like weird magical stuff.
Did you make it into Us?
No, it's not us.
Okay.
It's not us at all. It's the 2 people who were in the live stream that I was watching were reading it about them.
Well, it's like right when he said when one turned into a girl, I'm like, dude. What the fuck?
No. That's not going to happen in the puppet shows. Don't worry. I'm not acting out some secret homoerotic fantasy.
I don't think Nish is my type. So. Or MPEG.
Oh yeah, really. NPEC. You guys both bang NPEC.
It's some sweet
NPEC and Engelharth, or NPEC and God damn it, I don't remember your character names.
Yanger.
Yanger just like spit roast the girl.
takes more than one person to spit roast someone.
Well, you know, NPEC.
Oh, all right.
Is that or something? It's a robot. Why are we talking about this? I don't know.
Don't know, dude. You're the one that started talking about it.
No, you didn't. You're the one.
I started talking about the slash fic. You're the one that decided to make it about your characters in D&D.
Oh, you ended up mentioning one guy turning into a girl. It just so happens that seems to be our D&D thing.
Oh, you know, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
No, I just did that because I couldn't write a sex scene with 2 guys. It's like I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I'm not into that. That's not my thing. There's only so much I can handle. Like there's people out there that can, I'm sure. They can like take a step back and be like, all right, and then the guy puts his penis in the other guy's butthole and everybody was happy. I'm not that guy.
Wow.
And everybody was happy. The end.
Riveting. Riveting substance there.
Oh my god.
Everything smelled kind of like Vaseline and farts. It was really hot for them because that's what they like. I don't know. Don't blame me.
Vaseline and farts.
You have to be descriptive about these things, sir.
That's hilarious.
I'm like a cream-filled donut. No,
That gets tough.
but now you see what I'm saying. Like, you start to write that kind of stuff, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take a minute, step away from my computer and watch something else and just not think about this. And then you step back and you type more. And now I'm supposed to write like a sequel, and I don't know if I can.
They all die in a bus crash.
And then they all died in a bus crash, and everybody was happy.
But at the bottom of the pile of bodies and wreckage, there they were, pants down, penis firmly planted in his rectum.
Yeah, just like a big train of them. Like all of them, just like one guy.
Together forever.
It's like planting the flag.
Except it's just like flying the flag, except it's an ass and a dick.
Oh man, we would not make good slash victims.
Other than that, it's exactly like it.
I claim this man in the name of for my own.
So yeah, I put a link in the Skype for anybody that wants to read that. And I'm debating if I should put a comment on the video with that link, so if anybody wants to read that. But I think maybe not. Maybe that might be too far. Fuck it, I will. I have no control. I'm almost there on the game. We're almost there. I'm at 13.4 gigabytes. We have 1.5 gigabytes left.
If anyone's curious as to how big the game Ark Survival Evolved has gotten.
Yeah, 14.9 fucking gigabytes. Now, any chance you guys could vamp for like 5 minutes while I go take a piss?
Go vamp? I'm gonna just go vape somewhere.
Vamp, like as in like talk with each other and say stuff, or should I go off?
To that fucker.
Fuck that guy.
All right, so I'm gonna leave it online. Good luck.
All right.
Gotta poop.
So, how was your flying adventures to and from the?
Oh Jesus, it was the shittiest thing.
You didn't go on United, did you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
See anyone get shit kicked out of them?
Oh, I didn't get the shit kicked out of me, thankfully. I did have the cabin lights fizzle out on me, so the entire like economy class was in dark. I'm like, oh, this doesn't seem like the beginning of a horror movie or a plane crash. You know, it's like, oh, we lost power, and guess what? We're in the middle of this Pacific Ocean. Yay! Blah 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 blah. Eat people.
Did you fly over Guam?
Fly over Guam? No, I don't think so.
That's like the highlight. I can't remember. I think it's only Japan they fly that far north. But they, it's like so far from everything else that it's like Hawaii. It's like suddenly you can see it coming at the nighttime with lights. You can see it from so far away just because there's nothing else out there.
We did, when you take off from Seoul, you technically fly really close to North Korea. Like, since the borderline is so close, you actually kind of fly into it a little bit, technically. I guess the border's a little weird when it comes onto the island, so it doesn't really mark it proper. So I could say that I've flown into.
Well, the border's technically huge with being a DMZ.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what exactly was we were flying near, but I was like, oh, that might be it. Like, it's dangerous in there. So I haven't played Ark in forever, so it's just like start up the basic Ark. What's no BattleEye anti-cheat unofficial servers only? What the fuck is battle
I
log?
just do normal. It's the EULA anti-cheat software thing they use.
I'm back. Back in the saddle again.
Hey, he flew United and he didn't get beat up.
Yeah.
By the way, I just wanted to make one thing clear. I was fucking with you when I said like Queens of the Stone Age were like butthole surfers. There's nothing alike. I know better than that. I was like, God damn, he just starts posting video after video. I was like, oh man, I was just joking. Oh man,
I don't joke about that, man.
You know what? I would say like Cake probably had a lot of influence from the Butthole Surfers. Like, like they probably listened to a lot of their albums before they started making music. And I am a big fan of Cake, so I'm probably gonna start checking out some of the old Butthole Surfer stuff because that one song I listened to actually sounded pretty cool.
I am also a fan of Cake.
You like Cake? Oh yeah.
I like Cake.
Oh, yeah, I prefer pie. But
You want this cake? You want this cake?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I was so meaty.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure having you for the Hour of Power on K107.4.
K1 what?
We'll catch you same bad time, same bad channel next week, folks.